Hey everyone, I'm originally from rural Ohio but currently living in New York City. This happened about 10 years ago when I was in elementary school. My uncle was about to get married, and we were preparing for his engagement party scheduled right after the 4th of July weekend. My grandma, a deeply religious woman, would often pray late at night. Turns out she'd been cursed, what we'd call hexed, as we later learned from a local pastor who specializes in spiritual cleansing. Grandma remembered starting her evening prayers, but completely blacked out afterward. My grandpa and aunt said she woke up on the holiday morning acting normal, greeting everyone, asking for lemonade, but she had zero memory of it. By nightfall, she took a dramatic turn for the worse. She started desperately calling for my mom. "Where's Sarah? I need to see Sarah." When we rushed to Grandpa's place in Pennsylvania, we lived in Michigan at the time. Grandma was completely unresponsive, couldn't recognize anyone, wouldn't eat or speak. She kept asking for different family members in this strange cycle. First my mom, then my uncle who worked out of state, then Grandpa. Meanwhile, her body became impossibly heavy. At first just my mom and aunt could help her move, then it took my uncle and Grandpa together. Soon it needed 4 to 5 grown adults just to get her from bed to bathroom, which made no sense because she was just an average-sized elderly woman. We took her to every specialist, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, but tests only showed mild liver issues. That's when we called Pastor Jim, who does spiritual interventions. He gave us a protective charm, but on the drive home, our car broke down in this creepy backwoods area of Appalachia, no cell service, nothing around for miles. When we finally got back, the charm had vanished from the glove compartment. We got another charm and put it on Grandma's wrist, but it disappeared within days. Later my aunt found it lying in the basement stairwell, impossible since Grandma's room was upstairs. Then we noticed this stray black cat that started lurking outside her window, yowling like crazy every night. Pastor Jim examined our house and found a jar buried in the backyard, the kind used in hoodoo curses. He said someone close to the family did this, probably because we'd turned down their daughter's marriage proposal to my uncle. In her delirious state, Grandma kept describing nightmares about a cult leader doing rituals with a man, woman, and their daughter, the same people behind the hex. When she recovered, she remembered none of it. We moved her to our place in Michigan. Within a week, she was back to normal. But during all this, weird stuff kept happening. Grandpa swore he saw my mom walking around when she was actually asleep. My uncle saw a woman in white standing by his bed during night shifts. Some nights Grandma would scream, "They're taking my soul," while coyotes howled outside. Eventually, with Pastor Jim's help, the curse was broken, though my uncle tragically passed away soon after from what we believe was related spiritual warfare.